and welcome to the Sirius project. Today's video, I'm going to give a walk-around tour of this thickness drum sander that I built in order to make parts for the Sirius. The main reason I built this was to save money. You can buy a thickness sander for about $1,100 at your local woodworking hardware store, but I built this for about $300. Let me give you a quick tour. First, let's just start with a quick walk around. It's sitting on lockable casters. You see the knobs on both sides. They help me adjust the height of the table, which obviously adjusts the thickness between the table and the drum sander inside the upper box here. So on the left you see three holes that kind of identify three different thickness ranges that I can use, and then the fine adjust is on the right. And you can see here I threaded this rod to make this adjustable fine adjust on the far end here. I'll show you if I can how that works. So, let's see, I might want to open it. It's hard to show up close. All right, there's the motor mount. It's hanging using its own weight to supply the tension. I used a threaded rod through this little hinge arrangement in order to swing the motor, and then it hangs on its own weight to supply the tension there. The switch, here's the cabinet access. Inside there you can see the drum, and in the back you can see this removable cover over the rear bearing. I remove those two wing nuts, lift that cover out, and then I can get the belt off the shaft and remove the drum in order to replace the sandpaper. I also wanted to give you an up close of this adjustable mount on this end. This allows me to remove any taper from front to back by adjusting these two adjustment screws, this one and this one. It actually slides up and down in a track, and I can show some pictures, some still pictures I took of that as I was building it. Let's see, on the back you can see dust port mount, and that works great. Sucks a lot of the dust out of there, otherwise the shop would fill up. So next I'll show you some video of this working, and then I'll input some still pictures of the build. Okay, let me show you how this works. This is a piece of aircraft grade spruce that I buy from Aircraft Spruce and Specialty, and it comes in 3/16 thickness. It's the closest I can get to the measurement I need. 3/16 is 0.1875. This is measuring about 0.19. And I've got to get these sanded to 1/6 of an inch, which is 0.1667. So, just got to take a little bit off. You can imagine running something this thin through a planer can be a little dangerous. It might destroy it or cause it to shatter. So that's why I use a thickness sander. So I'll run it through here real quick just to see how it works. Not much thinner, need to turn it up a little bit. I also didn't run the dust collector just so it would be a little less noisy. But that's how I use it. Only a few more 100 slices to go.
Here's a time lapse of me using the drum sander for the very first time. Now you can see why I had to make an open-ended one. And Pete had to get a face in the camera for a second.